Cade from Rogers, Arkansas says, my girlfriend and I have been dating for 2 years, and she's been with me through my whole football career. Recently, she told me she wants me to stop playing because she's scared I'll get seriously hurt. I understand where she's coming from, but football has been my dream since I was a kid, and I still have another year of eligibility. I feel stuck between choosing the game I love and someone I care about.
Yeah, man, that's a common occurrence. You see that happen a lot. I don't think your girlfriend's being unreasonable, but just to be completely honest with you, I think you have a decision to make. Communication is going to play a huge role in navigating her feelings towards this, and also communicating your desire to play football. You see a lot of this, like a lot of times it's the mothers that are concerned about their sons playing football, but it absolutely does, as you get older and as you get into high school and college, it does kind of bleed into your girlfriend or your significant other being concerned about you, and that's reasonable. I think I think a lot of us, like, it doesn't make sense to us when we play, but I think a lot about, like, if I were to uh, put on the other shoes and look at it from my situation, looking to, like, how I would feel if you were to play or participate in something that could end in a very bad injury, like a broken bone or a head injury or something like that. I think I would be nervous about that too. And so a lot of it's having compassion and not just getting angry because, like, she's fearing that. And I think sometimes that's really hard to do, especially as a man. But setting back and dialing it back and just shifting into a gear where you're like, man, okay, I understand how you feel, and I understand that it is inherently, like, there is a risk to football, but let's have a conversation about why I want to keep playing and why you're concerned about it.
I'm interested in how this is worded. You said you feel stuck between choosing the game I love and someone I care about. You didn't say you loved her.
Read the end of the question again.
I feel stuck between choosing the game I love and someone I care about.
Oh, interesting.
Do you actually love her? Or was this just worded weird? Because it really could be, but
I mean,
I would keep that in mind too.
yeah, he's also a man, and I'm thinking about my perspective. Like, I feel like I would.
I don't know. I read into that.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm reading too deeply.
Maybe. I mean, maybe, but at the same time too, this is a thing too. She is your girlfriend. Like, you don't have a commitment to this person, and
I
so
mean, you do. Just not
just
a
not at the
ring on
level
it.
of, like, engaged or married, obviously. So there is a decision here about, like, hey, number one, what is my relationship with football? Like, how far am I wanting to take this? And then number two, what is my relationship with my girlfriend? How far am I wanting to take that? If I would say, like, for me personally, if she gave you a bottom line of, like, you got to stop playing, or, like, I can't be with you. Number one, I don't know that that's healthy. I don't know that I would.
I don't think that's necessarily healthy. She's already watched you play for 2 years. Why is she saying something
True,
now?
true. I mean, it's not. I wouldn't say that.
I feel like
part's
that's just a
unreasonable.
conversation you have to have with her. Give me, in a nice way, very loving way, sit down with her and truly ask her why she doesn't want you playing anymore. Because it could be that you're getting hurt unless there's just a new fear that's sparked within her. Let her talk about it. But she's already watched you play for 2 years.
True.
So if this is something recent, maybe it's something that's recently popped in her head or saw something happen to somebody, talk to her and get to the root of that question.
She probably watched a TikTok that talked about a player who got an injury and it ended badly. And so that's the curse of social media, unfortunately. The question isn't who's right or wrong. That's not the question here. That's not usually the question in a lot of situations. The question is this something we can work past? Is this something we can communicate about and reach a happy medium? Or is this something that's going to ultimately break us? And that's why I said you need to compare your relationship with football and your relationship with your girlfriend and really look at those on a long-term basis. I hate to be like this, but if you're, like, really unsure about your relationship with your girlfriend and she's giving you the bottom line, like, you have to quit football, I don't know that I would continue in that relationship, and that's just my personal advice. I'm not a relationship coach. I'm just somebody who has simply been through these situations before, and I was young at one time. I still am fairly young, but I was in high school age before, and I remember how some of those relationships got, and looking back to how they were back then to now, it's like, there's a lot of things I see now that I didn't see in the moment. And so it's a lot of communication though, like let's see if we can reach a medium about this. Is there a possibility for you to sit down with your girlfriend and be like, listen, I 100% hear what you're saying. I do. And I get that you're scared, and I get that there's a risk, and I understand all that. But I play football because it's my dream, and I play football because it's what matters to me. I play football because I have friends that play with me, and there's camaraderie, and I play for these reasons. And maybe explaining those reasons to her will help her understand, like, you're not just out there risking getting injured for just to do it, right? And also identifying what's the source of her fear. Like, what did she see that caused her to get scared? Was it a video on TikTok? Did she read something somewhere? Did somebody tell her about something? Was there an injury in the game that she was at that freaked her out a little bit? And identifying those, what that may be, may give you a little more insight into understanding her fear a little more, and understanding something. If you play wide receiver and a lineman's leg got snapped, right? Like, that's probably not going to happen to you because you're a wide receiver. You're out here, there, and there. Like, you don't really get involved in the piles all that much. And so, that can help you identify what it actually looks like and progressing forward with it. But let's take a deep breath, and let's make sure that we are communicating about this in a healthy way. Let me understand your perspective. I want to healthily portray my perspective without getting angry and coming at her. I want to be like, this is why I play. This is why I enjoy it. It's a stress reliever for me. It's something that I can do that's active, that I enjoy keeping up with. I enjoy the camaraderie. Whatever that may look like, let's try to hear her out and
She's
figure it
saying
out.
this because she cares about you.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know her, but my best guess is that she just cares about you and doesn't want you to get hurt. And whatever the reason is why she waited 2 years, or she saw something recently, that's why we need to get to the root of it.
True. And if she doesn't know your motivation as well, it very easily could come across to her that you just play because you like to play. But if you've never told her, hey, like, I want to do this long term, or there's benefits internally to me, like, this is a good stress reliever, this is how maybe I get my emotions out, I just play, and that's what helped. Like, maybe identifying those for her and making those clear may help you in that situation. I think the biggest thing to take away from this, though, is just communicate about it. Resentment lasts longer than fear. So make sure that you make a decision you can live with. If you give up football just because she wants you to, and you live with resentment for, if you guys get married the rest of your life, that's not healthy, right? And so let's make a decision for you and her that you both can live with, and not just slap a Band-Aid on it. I'm tired of arguing. Let's get over it. That that Band-Aid may hold for a while, but eventually it's going to come out in probably another way, and then you're going to have to to go down a whole rabbit hole to figure out what the root of the problems is. And so let's just make sure that we make a decision we can live with. And I think if you can do that, you'll be good. Be mature adults. Just have a mature conversation. There's no reason to be screaming and just getting nasty with each other. At the core of this, at the very core, she's concerned about you because she cares about you. And it's really, really, really easy to get away from that and be like, well, you just don't like that. You don't want me to be me. Like, you fell in love with me, and now you don't want me to be. And yes, like, I get that, but let's take a breath. Let's shift down a gear and realize she's just concerned about you. And when you do that, it's like, okay, this isn't because you hate me, it's because you're concerned. That's hard to do, but if you can do that, I'm really confident you could have a good conversation that's going to lead to making a decision that you can both live with long term. So, as always, man, this is something that's like super serious and you guys are really wanting to work it out, let's talk to somebody that can help you with your relationship, whether that's a pastor, a parent, a coach, somebody. Be smart with who you're talking to. Don't just go talk to anyone, because sometimes you can get really bad advice. But if you can do those things, I'm really confident that you'll be able to reach a decision, and you guys will be able to make it through this and have a story to tell and give advice to people who go through this situation down the road. So you guys got this.